I gotta get me a hydrate. Okay, there I can see it's a little blown up. At first, it looked better than just being blown up. I stand corrected. This is fire red in the bottle. I don't... There's red in a bottle. There you go. I'm gonna go and... Sorry about the wait, guys. Oh, Solly, much love to you. Helping people in need, overcoming challenge. In the world, which you are about to enter, you will embark on a grand adventure. You as the hero. No, I don't. You embark on a grand adventure with you as the hero. Speak to people and check things wherever you go. Be it towns, roads, or caves, gather information, hints from every source. New paths will open to you by helping people in need, overcoming challenges and solving mysteries. At times you will be challenged by others and attacked by wild creatures. Be brave and keep pushing on. I hope that you will interact with all sorts of people and achieve personal growth. That is our biggest objective. Press A and let your adventure begin. I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you, Sully. No blue. No, there is no water blue, no. Hello there. Glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. Why affectionately? I'm only kidding. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. This is a Nidoran female. She's my bitch. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others are for battling, and some are for fucking. As for myself, well, this is my daughter. That's how we created Gary. We created his parents, then they fucked and created Gary. I study Pokemon as a profession. Right. We all know what his real profession is. But first, tell me a little about... I had a stroke. Sorry. Tell me, are you a boy or a girl? Seems like you had a stroke one too many times there, bud. No water blue, I thought there were... No, there are, the originals. Gen 1 is. Gen 1 has red, blue, green, and yellow. This is Fire Red and Leaf Green. These are remakes. There's only 2 of them. There's only red and green. And because green was the original... Here's the thing. In Japan, green is the original version. It was so bad they have to update it, which is our blue version. So we never got green for that reason. Japan technically has 4 versions because their original two colors was red and green. It was so bad they had to update it and make blue version, and then of course they later released yellow as the 3rd version of every game. But that's why. We never got that 4th version because of how bad green is. If you want to go and look it up, that's fine, but that's where the infamous Mew looking like a fetus comes from. And all these other bad sprites. By the time we got blue, the sprites were so much better than greens. Not that that's a big deal or anything, because we all know how bad Gen 1 looks. But that's why they gave us Leaf Green here. Alright. We're gonna name this after my girlfriend. Your name? Tiffany. My other one was named Angel. My Ruby and Sapphire, Ruby character, I think it was named Angel. Back when I was playing on the... This is my grandson. I think Wolf is gonna break the sheets. He's been your rival since you were babies. How would you know that? Were we competing for freaking rattles or some shit?
No, that's my pacifier. Fuck you.
Baby Blue was on the warpath, leaving foul scents on the bathroom floor or the bedroom floor in his crib and blaming it on me. So you were the one who shat in their crib. No wonder I hate you. Oops. So what should I name Asshat? Anyone want to choose? I love how his name is not in there at all. It's Red Ash, whoever those other two names are. His name is Blue. His anime adaptation is Gary. I don't know where this is coming from. Fits. Ah, red. Was it red? I forgot they did that. Wouldn't even let me name it dumbass. No. I have not played Gen 3 in so long. And by that I mean Fire Red and Leaf Green. They let me name it Asshat. Okay, his name's Asshat. Did I hit something wrong when I went to go type in dumbass? What happened? So that way it'll say Tiffany beat dumbass. Well, Tiffany can go and beat Asshat. That's right, I remember his name is Asshat. Tiffany, your very own Pokemon Legends is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go. That game won't come out for another couple years. Handful, actually, by the time this... That's a joke on Let's Go Pikachu. Bad one, I thought. Oh, look, it's a Ness! Why? Wouldn't this be a GameCube at this point? Or a GBA? Gen 3, Ruby and Sapphire had GBAs. Boot up that PC. Item storage, withdraw, give me my free potion. Okay. Options. Fast, battle scene on, shift, sound, frame. There we go, we're gonna go green. Alright, this game you need shoes to run, that's right. Alright, all girls' dreams of traveling is said so on TV. Professor Oak next door is looking for you. Oh, sorry, hold on, I have to get beat up by Pokemon in the wild first. I can't just go walk into his lab. I have to go and get told no. Hold on. Hey, wait! Don't go out. It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. I remember the last time I did Oak's voice, I was making her laugh, except I was talking about, Game Grumps did a playthrough of Fire Red and Leaf Green. By that, I mean Ego Raptor and his friend, and they talk just like that. This has always been my Professor Oak voice, but he does, Aaron Hansen, or Ego Raptor, does the same voice. And me and Wolf know of those very episodes. One of the first episodes, Ego Raptor would go, "My name's Oak. It stands for Oh Ass Crap." One of the famous lines that he mentions. Doesn't really make much sense, but initials, eh. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know, here, come with me. Ooh, the condom Pokemon. It doesn't look too bad being blown up on the Switch like this, and on big screen. It would look a little better when it comes to my analog pocket, but that's just me. Creeps! I'm fed up with waiting. Asshat, let me think. Oh, that's right, I told you to come. Just wait. Here, Tiffany. There are 3 Pokemon here. The Pokemon are held inside these balls. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. But now in my old age, I only have these 3 left. And an empty Pokedex to boot. I'm a failure at a professor who wants to complete the dex. Where'd they all fucking go? You can have one. Go on, choose. Hey, Gramps, no fear. What about me? Be quiet, asshat. Be patient. You can have one too, you dick. I forgot your name. Alright, I am gonna... What Pokemon should I choose? So let's see. We have... The first one is Bulbasaur. I see Bulbasaur is your choice. Very easy to raise. So, Tiffany, you want to go with that? 2 is Squirtle. My main one... when I did blue version, I chose Squirtle. I can do that. I'm just saying, like, my original version for red and blue, I did Squirtle. So I can do Squirtle again. That makes it easier. Do I want to give it no? I'll take this then. Receive Bulbasaur. Wait! Let's go check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. Asshat would like to battle. Rival Asshat send out fuck you. Rival Asshat said fuck you. Alright. Oh, for Pete's sake, so pushy as always. You've never had a Pokemon battle before, have you? Pokemon battle is when trainers pit their Pokemon against each other. That makes the other trainers' Pokemon faint by lowering their HP to 0. Wins. But rather than talk about it, you'll learn more from experience. Try battling and see for yourself. Go, Squirtle, use Tackle! Inflicting damage on the foe is key to any battle. Thanks. Stop growling at me, you weird frog thing. You weird tree frog thing. Yes. Level 6. Player defeated Asshat. What? Unbelievable! I picked the wrong Pokemon! I doubt it. Excellent! If you win, you earn prize money and your Pokemon will grow, battle other trainers, and make your Pokemon strong. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon battle to toughen it up. Gramps, smell you later. Yeah, you ain't smelling my girlfriend, go away. That's my job. May not look like much, but he's a authority on Pokemon. Many trainers hold him to high regard. Oh, sorry, you were a female talking. You beat dumbass. Asshat. I couldn't put dumbass. Either way, yes. I study Pokemon of Professor Oak aid. One of Professor Oak's many STDs. Professor Oak, you need to stop getting AIDS, my friend. Yay! Onward! Now I can... walk... I don't know. Now I can just pace along. I'm not even running. Just pleasantly pace along. I don't know what the word I wanted to look for was. Would you not? Oh, you're gonna be rather annoying. Ow! That's a hell of a crit there, bro. Come on, Squirtle. Damn it. Yeah, you tell him. Tiffany's gonna be the best Pokemon trainer that ever was. Without even playing Pokemon. Give me a potion. I work at a Pokemart. It's part of the convenient chain of selling all sorts of items. Please visit us in Viridian City. No, I'll give you a sample. Here you go. Man, my throat. God damn. Yeah, I hope this all sounds good. I hope everything sounds good. But yeah. Okay, that's a little higher. I turned my gain up. Turned my gain up. I'm gonna turn me down because that's gonna freaking distort something awful. Oh, I used tackle. Oops. Blub, 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 blub. Blub, 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 blub. I'm gonna strut into town so proudly. This game, however, has one of my favorite versions and iterations of the Elite Four theme as well as Lance's theme. I don't have balls yet. I don't get balls in Gen 1 until I get the Pokedex. And I need to get our Oak's parcel. His old man, lazy ass old man, wants me to get him his damn parcel. Yeah. Ah! God. Yeah, how is that gonna work? There's no wireless crap involved in this. Well, I mean, there never really online capabilities. There never was. There was wireless capability with the wire receivers, but this is the Switch now, and it's not. There is no internet connection, so it's still. I mean, back then the games never had any online capabilities, and people are complaining that they didn't implement a way to do so. It's the tutorial. In the original Game Boy versions, they added in like tutorial menuing. So if you're ever like, what do I do? Because I don't know how to play RPGs. What do I do? Yeah. The problem is it's trigger. It's so easy to hit. I hit it all the time. It's the L and R buttons or whatever. Or the bumpers. L bumper, left bumper. But yeah. Oh yeah, the man who's drunk. Absolutely forbid you from going through. There's a private property. They changed him to drinking coffee in his dialogue. Originally it was alcohol. I mean, who gets like that from drinking coffee? We all know that And it wasn't a fucking headache from from coffee. The guy's drunk. Well, he's hungover. Yeah. Yeah, I've never once... I know by the time these games came out, I was already playing the 3 gens prior to it, but it's like... For anyone who's new and who started with Fire Red and Leaf Green specifically and never played any games prior to that, do you really need all of that? Is it really that complicated? It's as simple as go into battle with wild Pokemon or trainers, and hell, all you have to do is walk in front of a trainer, and they start the battle right away as is. It's not like you have to do anything besides move, and then hit A couple of times on a menu. If it was... RPGs, they do have some mechanics to make them more complex in some games, like Final Fantasy has some in a lot of the Final Fantasy games, they change up ways the combat is, so it makes it more complex. Pokemon has been the same since day one, up until now. And by that, I mean Arceus, Legend ZA, and some minor changes the Scarlet and Violet, Sword and Shield have. But even then, most of them are still turn-based, minus ZA. Like, it's just... I don't know. At least with Final Fantasy, they're trying to go from turn-based to active time to actual action combat, depending on some games, like Kingdom Hearts, for instance. I'm assuming most of my community is all, for the most part, started on the originals. Maybe not played them all, and then the few that don't. But I don't think this game is hard enough to warrant this much hand-holding for a Pokemon game. And now all the modern Pokemon games, they don't have these menus, but they handhold you to the point where it's like, okay, well, every 2 steps you take, here's a cutscene telling you where you gotta go, what you gotta do, and then you have, like, you got your way markers and stuff telling you where to go. Other games is fine, Pokemon not so much, especially when they start making Pokemon open world and bigger mapped. They need to figure a better system. I don't mind when they handhold, but if they're gonna be making it as easy as they have been with leveling every you don't even need to throw out any you only have to throw out 1 Pokemon now in battle and everyone levels. You can use candy to just immediately level everybody. You can, there's mints and stuff that change your Pokemon's stats and nature so you can make competitive Pokemon. I mean, I like that. I'm happy with some of that. But it's just like they are making it way, way too easy. And it started with Gen 3's Fire Red and Leaf Green. The hand-holding. It's still not as bad, but the menus is where it started. You know Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Can I get you to take this to him? I've got to buy some potions. You never know where your Pokemon... The shop does good business in antidotes, I've heard. Well, there is the Viridian Forest. It is right there. I could totally get it. That would make sense. Sell antidotes in a town prior to the forest that's full of bugs. I mean, yeah. I mean, first you're accosted by rodents and birds, then next it's freaking worms and more rodents, if you want to count Pikachu. Don't forget, after this, you also can get the map. I heard you can battle Asshat. I wish I'd seen that. I heard you had a battle against Asshat. Yeah, I'm gonna... That's after I get Professor Oak the Dex, though. But, yeah, you don't forget that. Oops. I wonder if they're gonna do the events, because I know Crystal gave us the Celebi, which was the GS Ball event, but it was only in Japan anyway, until they released that version. I'm hoping this game will add event legendaries into it. That'd be nice. And I could be 100% wrong on this. But this is a good way to start off the 30th anniversary. I know people want Ruby and Sapphire and all that, but again, keep in mind this is the 30th anniversary of Gen 1 or Pokemon in general. So what a best way to start off with the games that started it. I know they're going to sell well because everybody loves Pokemon and hates to buy Pokemon even though they buy it anyway. And they're going to shit-talk it regardless. Everyone wants Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald and Coliseum and Gale of Darkness. And once we get all those, people are going to be bitching regardless. But I know for a fact they're going to eventually... It'd be stupid of them not to release Gen 3s on the eShop standalones like they have here, integrate home, and allow you to trade your Pokemon from those older generations conveniently on up without having to do the stupid shit that I'm doing, which is the physical cartridges, where I have to sit there and trade them onto Gen 3 and then migrate them to Gen 4, migrate them to Gen 5, and then migrate them again to Gen 6, and then migrate them to home, or Pokebank rather, and then send them to home. Yes, that's a lot of work. So a lot of these, keep that in mind, from what I just said, putting them on the Switches is mitigating half that. Over half of that. And it's so convenient that with Gens 1 and 2 being on the 3DS, going right into Pokebank is so convenient. Because Gens 1 and 2 cannot be transferred up to any of the Gen 3 on. So it's nice to have that. So once they figure out a way to make Gens 4 and 5 on this, which they can, they just gotta, because they don't really have any touchscreen features at all, so they easily can. We all like for instance, Kingdom Hearts has a couple DS games that they are a 3DS game and a DS game that they ported over, which they mitigated some of the touchscreen aspects, and they can easily do it with those because they're not touchscreen related. Those are Paradox Pokemon, I think, or not Paradox, but the ones you sent me. They're just people. The scientist in that game, I think, was trying to fucking travel to the past and future, and a lot of Pokemon must have been spliced and DNA spliced. I mean, DNA splicing is a thing already, though. I mean, Kyurem and Zekrom formed to create, or was it Reshiram and Kyurem, or Zekrom and Reshiram fused to form Kyurem, or white and black Kyurem. There's already DNA splicing in Pokemon. Soon we'll have Nina Tucker soon. That's a bad joke. Oh. You're in the world of poker. Tiffany's beautiful. Love you. Dragon's a hoe. And everyone else who's hanging in chat, I'm going out for a smoke. I do love all of you. It looks like someone took different action figures and mashed them together. Ah, I'll come back with all that.
Okay, guys, we gotta wrap some Pokemon.
You just do the singing. I'll take care of the hard part.
Let's get it on. I want to be the best that ever was. To beat all the rest. Yeah, that's my cause.
Electro, Diglett, Nidoran, Mankey, Venusaur, Rattata, Fearow, Pidgey, Sea King, Jolteon, Dragonite, Ghastly, Ponyta, Vaporeon, Poliwrath, Butterfree.
Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. I'll search across the land. Look far and wide. Release from my hand the power that's inside.
Venomoth, Poliwag, Nidorino, Golduck, Ivysaur, Grimer, Victreebel, Moltres, Nidoking, Farfetch'd, Abra, Jigglypuff, Kingler, Rhyhorn, Clefable, Wigglytuff.
Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon.
Zubat, Primeape, Meowth, Onix, Geodude, Rapidash, Magneton, Snorlax, Gengar, Tangela, Goldeen, Spearow, Weezing, Seal, Gyarados, Slowbro.
Gotta catch 'em all. 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 Pokemon.
Kabuto, Persian, Paris, Horsey, Raticate, Magnemite, Kadabra, Weepinbell, Ditto, Cloyster, Caterpie, Sandshrew, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Golem, Pikachu!
At least 150 or more to see. To be a Pokemon master is my destiny.
Alexander, Duo, Venonat, Macho, Kangaskhan, Hypno, Electabuzz, Flareon, Blastoise, Poliwhirl, Oddish, Drowsy, Raichu, Nidoqueen, Bellsprout, Starmie!
We're
Sorry,
at the
everybody.
halfway point. Doing great so far.
What's all this we stuff? I'm doing all the hard work!
Break time's over. Here we go.
Metapod, Marowak, Kakuna, Clefairy, Dodrio, Seadra, Vileplume, Granny, Lickitung, Tauros, Weedle, Nidoran, Machop, Shelter, Porygon, Hitmonchan!
Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all.
Articuno, Jinx, Nidorina, Beedrill, Haunter, Squirtle, Chansey, Parasect, Execute, Muck, Dewgong, Johto, Lapras, Vulpix, Rhydon!
I hope everybody is well. I hope sound for everything is well.
Charizard, Machamp, Pinsir, Koffing, Dugtrio, Golbat, Staryu, Magikarp, Ninetales, Ekans, Omastar, Scyther, Tentacool, Dragonair, Magmar!
Whoa, catch your breath, man. Shake out those lips.
It's downhill from here, just 24 more to go.
Now it gets tricky, so listen real good.
Sandslash, Hitmonlee, Psyduck, Arcanine, Eevee, Exeggutor, Kabutops, Zapdos, Teeny, Bowlite, Mr. Mime, Cubone, Graveler, Voltorb, Gloom. We're almost home!
Why are you flicking me off?
Charmeleon, Wartortle, Mewtwo, Tentacruel, Aerodactyl, Ammonite, Slowbro, Pidgeon, Arbok. That's all, folks!
Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all.
Oh, how's my open? Well, it seems to be growing in attached to you. You must be a talented trainer. What's that? You have something for me? Why are you flicking me off? I had an order. I almost forgot. What did you call me for? Oh, right. I have a request for you. This is an invention of the Pokedex. Automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Ass Hat and Tiffany, take these with you. You can't get detailed data on Pokemon just by seeing them. You must catch them to obtain. Here are some tools. When a wild Pokemon appears, it's fair game. Just throw a ball at it and ready to catch it. This one will always work, however. Healthy Pokemon escape. You have to be lucky. Make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world. That's my dream. I'm too old. I can't get the job done. So I want you two to fulfill my dream. Get moving. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Alright, Gramps. Leave it all to me. I hate to say it, but this won't be necessary for this. I know I'll borrow a town map from my sister. I'll tell her it has a lady one. Don't bother coming around to my place after this. Alright. Retro Fanatic, thank you for the raid. Why is my alert for that not going off? Much love, dude. I don't know why my shit's doing that. Oh, you already beat me to it. Never mind.
Okay, not enough for Shang-Chi. Thank goodness. That was.
I'm not used to people shouting out for me, so thank you.
Travis. That's fine. Did we actually do it? Did we actually do it this time? Let's fucking go. That is what I'm talking about.
Well, I appreciate.
But yeah, guys, definitely go check out the legendary Scottish man himself, Cashmere Kilt over here.
Oh my god, that's a name I haven't heard in forever.
Not gonna lie,
Cashmere!
really interesting dude, to say the least.
Come back to us, Cashmere.
Crazy, but definitely interesting, I will say. He was last seen playing.
Come back to
Cuphead,
us,
so
Cashmere.
If you guys want to see the weirdest Scott, if you guys want to see a weird Scott man freaking.
I'm doing well. Just
cursing at a game,
just had a
I
smoke,
recommend
playing
checking
some Pokemon. I actually just did ZA because they released Blaziken and Swampert's Mega Stones a while ago, and I just got them just so I have them now. So whenever I return to ZA to finish up my shiny living decks, I at least have all that done. But this released today, and my definitive Pokemon versions for these games are going to be the physical cards. This is Sapphire, but that's, you get the idea. I'm just having fun with this. However, I will be like completing these eventually, and I feel just because that's how I always play Pokemon. So this will be a separate mainline thing for Switch as a separate series to my own. But yeah, I tend to keep myself in the blind just because I like to learn all the new stuff as it comes out and have so I can have a full experience on stream. But I saw this and I was like, oh, finally. But I'm good. I hope you're well, and I hope your stream was good. Yeah, we just started. I've been chatting up, which is why I'm not that far in it. We just beat Gary, technically. Got the Pokedex. Grandpa asked you to run an errand. Gee, thanks. That's lazy of him. This will help you. I don't know why I said thanks. Thank you. Put the town map and key items. Now I have a map. I has a map and I can't even... Who's gonna be our first Pokemon? Second, technically, but... Oh, it's a rat. I know I didn't name my Squirtle. Should I name my Pokemon? You guys want me to name my Pokemon? I can, yeah. I normally don't, which is why I didn't my Squirtle. But yeah, I can. If you want to give me names, feel free to. That allows me to chat with you guys about it. Oops. What should be my rat? Bites anything when it attacks. Small and very quick. It is common sight in many places. It is a female rat. But I hope you enjoyed the direct. Rat Queen. I like it. Alright, we got Rat Queen. We got Rattata the Rat Queen. Oh, you already gave me your potion. Now, Pidgey. In before Shiny. Nope, that's a rat. That's a bad picture you just sent me, Dragon. That's just not right. That boy ain't right. Just harnessed my inner foghorn leghorn there. That boy ain't right. Nah, I said. Now, boy. Squirtle Squirter! Yeah! I didn't mean to bubble. Okay, that did nothing. Super Soaker. A male bird. Pidgey the Burb. A common sight in forests and woods, it flaps its wings at ground level to kick up a blinding sand. I'm just gonna call you Darude for that one. It's D-A-R-U-D-E, right? The band that did Sandstorm. That's what I thought. Alright, Pidgey and Rattata is all that appears there. Viridian Forest is a great place to grind if you're lucky to get Metapods a number of times because they give the most experience based on their level. And they don't attack. So you can literally make it an Ash, Pokemon episode Ash versus the bug catcher guy. I forgot his name. The Metapod versus Metapod. Yes, there's also Pikachu. Pikachu is rare though, and I don't think it gives as much experience as a Metapod though. Metapod usually gives its experience times like the number times its level. So if it's like level 8, it'll give 81 experience or something like that. What the hell is happening? I think my mom has guests for her therapy. So I hear my dog. It's balls of your waist, you have Pokemon, don't you? It's great that you can carry Pokemon anytime. I like that little detail. That the character there mentions you have a belt of Pokeballs. I've always liked that because I know Ash had that. The idea of like a belt with all your Mons on it. I was always wondering where certain trainers kept all their balls. I'm just gonna rephrase that sentence. $25, not in the... Oh, in the... I was gonna say level. My brain read level. Experience. That sounds about right. Nice balls you got. I'm trying to memorize all my notes. Okay, be sure to read what's on the blackboard carefully. Yeah, this right here is the school, so of course it's gonna teach you how to a lot of your statuses and weaknesses and resistance stuff. You want to know about the two kinds of caterpillar? Yeah, no, I'm good. It's Metapod or Caterpie and Weedle. Alright, I already talked to you. And just in case... The bookshelf? To be fair, most libraries do have interactive bookshelves, so I didn't think about that. Pokemon Journal, special feature. Oh, researcher. Reportedly lives with his grandchildren, Daisy and Asshat. I just like how they have Asshat recorded in history here. Let the world be known, his name is Asshat. He soon will be the freaking champion, and I will bring him down. Why does no one have parents minus the main character? I don't know. And they only have a mom. Everyone's dad for the most part, except for Gen 3s. And... Sun and Moon's one of the main characters' mom is bad. Scarlet and Violet, I don't know, Scarlet and Violet's parents, one guy's parents are dead. And it depends on which version you play. But they're not the main character for most of them. It's a shame. Nintendo just does not like parents. Alright. So that guy gives me Rest, or whatever it was, or Dream Eater or something, I forgot what it was. Potion behind the bush, except now it's Gen 3, so... In the original, you just walk up to the tree and you can pick up a potion. In the remakes, they show the actual item. To the left here, you can battle Asshat again. I'm gonna go and grind a little bit first. Because you battle him there twice, because this is the way to Victory Road. So technically you battle Gary here twice. You battle him once here now at this point in the game, and then you battle him again when you're on your way after all 8 badges. I'm gonna wait and go grind a little bit. I sent you a text, I think that might flag your channel if I typed in. What do you mean? It's a little rude. I don't know what you mean by that. You're working on your Pokedex, so let me give you a word of advice. Whenever you catch a Pokemon, the Pokedex automatically updates its data. You don't know how to catch a Pokemon. I suppose I better show you then. Alright, his hangover's gone. Well, that I understand, but that has nothing to do with what you said. Aren't you good? You caught a level 5 full HP Weedle. Congratulations. There, now tell me that was educational, was it not? Why do I think that's like my typical old lady voice. Yeah, take this. I do not have voice acting skills, even though I enjoy doing it. If there's something you don't understand, watch that. It will teach you the basis of, yeah, more. A portable TV, thanks. The thing literally just teaches you shit. Again, it's more tutorial crap. Not even really a tutorial, but it's more stuff for novice trainers. This is where it all began with the hand holding. At least it's not that bad. A lot of people who never played the original games like Fire Red and Leaf Green and stuff like that, they're going to be playing it now through NSO or the eShop version, are going to realize how hard Pokemon... Not that it was, but how much tougher Pokemon used to be. Because I know there's people who post on Facebook occasionally who will question things in Pokemon and whatever, and it's just like, oh god. These games are old and you're playing them now. And then complain. I mean, people are already complaining this is on here, even though they want it. People are gonna complain. People want Gen 3's Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, and once they get released, they're gonna complain about them again. And again, it's just old, and it's gonna get old. It's gonna get old. So there's Giovanni's gym, but we can't tackle him. Ratatim is spelled. Don't underestimate the wicked. You caught me one already. Yes, I have. Are you going to Verde Forest? Natural maze, and there. Be careful. Not really. Little. Get the Pokemon. They're all itching to get Pokemon. Goes for Weedle and one pops in here. Yeah. Weedle. Are you top left or bottom left is where it got. He's throughout the whole thing. I'm not sure if he has higher spots at certain patches, but he is throughout the whole forest. I'll get him when I get him. I usually capture him right here or on the left, far right, but... Often found in forest, eating leaves, a sharp stinger, and said that it explodes them. Also, when I do my Pokemon Fire Red or Leaf Green on my physical cards, I will have a layout, or at least I hope to, if I don't forget. I make them up in like Photoshop in like 10 minutes. I don't even know if I even have Photoshop anymore. So I'm gonna have to figure out something. Prick. Yeah. Eh. I don't know why I wouldn't even let you in the first place. It's not like anyone's really seeing you online on this. And if you're like... I was in high school when this game came out. I don't know why they made it a big point on this at this point, just because you're not actively trading online yet, and I'm not trading younger children. Like, at this time, me and Irving still weren't really hanging out. So this is around the time when I was just playing Pokemon for myself. So I don't get why. I can understand with Gen 4 on, when internet started to become a thing. But this was, even though it had a sensor that you connect to your Game Boy Advance, it was still wireless. Or whatever, you know, it was still... I forget the word, what I'm looking for. Wireless is not the right word. But it was, you still had to trade within the same group or people you know or in room. I just don't, I'm just bad with Pokemon names. There's Pikachu. Sparky. I'm naming him Sparky. Or her. Sparky. Even though it's not a male Pikachu. I've always named them Sparky. What the fuck, what? Or would you rather me not? No, it's not. Nope. Gen 3 added a lot of contact status now. Of course that's not in Gen 1. A lot of life changes were happening around Gen 3 and on, where they started adding in a lot more situational statuses, like me hitting them with a physical attack will cause me static, or cause me to get paralyzed now. Certain things like that. Of course not. Just like how abilities weren't, and natures and stuff like that weren't in Gen 1. They didn't really start implementing a lot of this until later. Believe it or not, the physical attack and special attack stats were the same at one point, and then they made a physical and special split later on, around Gen 4, I think. Which is why certain Pokemon in Gen 1 were so fucking stupid, like Psychic type. First, for instance, Alakazam, a special attacker, can learn elemental punches, the Fire Punch, Ice Punch, back then in Gen 1 and stuff, because those stats were the same. It was stupid. But they made a lot of quality of life changes, including shit like that. That's the kind of small mechanics that make the games better over time until it started to go decline and just start to not innovate enough. Because this is them innovating, and it was good for a while. Because trust me, without a lot of that, Pokemon would just be a boring rock, paper, scissors based RPG. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of these smaller mechanics and stuff made the games replayable and much more strategy. Because then you got abilities, like certain Pokemon that are lightning can absorb, like, certain Pokemon that are of a certain element, like poison cannot be poison, lightning cannot be hit by lightning because they absorb it if they have lightning rod. Stuff like, or anyone who has lightning rod absorbs lightning, stuff like that. Anyone with drought, like Groudon, can immediately do solar beam in one round. A lot of these different things that the older games didn't have. Oh yeah, I'm paralyzed. First coughing is gonna be ass gas. Okay. If you won't. If you won't. I'm walking into things because I'm looking away. He'll be a while, yeah.
Let me heal your balls. Balls, balls, balls.
Jinx can be Hormon. Hormon just sounds dumb. I'll just call it whore. Or slut. Or whatever. We'll figure out something. Hormon just seems stupid. He-man. No, if I get a female Mr. Mime, I'll name it. Oh, wait, that's wrong. Mr. Mime in this game is trade. Never mind. In case they censor it. Censor it? They don't censor it. They just refuse to let me name it. It's not like they take the name and cut out part of it. I normally do. But to be honest, I don't have to. I could just catch one with an old rod. But I normally do buy one outright. Hey, Caterpie. You motherfucker. Don't shoot your load in my Squirtle. Only I make people wet. How is a worm faster than me? Squirtle, you was really slow. Huh? Are we talking about the Caterpie string shot? It was a bad joke. I was because he used string shot. Don't come on me. And then Squirtle is a water Pokemon. Only I can make people wet. It was bad. I'm sorry. I'm not. Honestly, a lot of my jokes are. I know what I want to say. I just don't have. I'm just not great with conversation because I lack a lot of social skills. So my jokes never hit. And I'm also ignorant to a lot of words. So I don't know how to speak the best. I'm aware, but Squirtle's already slow as shit. That he was slower than Caterpie to begin with. I'm aware what String Shot does. There's a reason why Caterpie went first. The first time, though. Short feet are tipped with suction pads that enable it to tirelessly climb slope and walls. Worm? That's just mean. Because Butterfree is not a worm. I really don't give a fuck about Butterfree. It doesn't really matter. I can name it Worm if you want, but... Okay. I did ask for people's opinions. Or names, rather, not opinions. Alright, there's Butterfree Willy. Butterfree Willy. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna walk away from that, because now all I can imagine is dicks that don't have butter on them. What in the hell did my mind just go? Maybe when I level them. If I do. To be fair, fun fact, if I choose Charmander, Butterfree is usually who I use to beat Brock in the originals. Just because Charmander doesn't learn Metal Claw in the originals. I don't have Charmander now, but that's when I usually do start with him. I beat Brock with Butterfree because he learns Confusion. Sorry, I just wanted coffee. Some more coffee. Penis. Butter-free penis. He is a dickhead. We not make everything raunchy? I really don't care, but people might. Your childhood is ruined. That's your fault. That be your fault. I'm sorry to hear that your childhood is ruined. I appreciate everybody being here. So I'm gonna gift 5 of y'all.
What's he doing?
Whoever, even if you're not all here, but those of you that are, which are retro and redneck for sure are here.
Beyond!
I'm gifting y'all my... I'm gonna do it 5 times. Oh, you think I'm not aware of that? You really think I'm not aware of that? You're welcome. Much love to all of you guys. Well, you guys are here, and you guys are the reasons why the that make my channel, that make you guys are the community. Without you guys, I wouldn't have as much fun as I do. Yeah, no. That's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. I'm not gonna let it go multiple times back to back. Anytime, Redneck and Retro, all of you guys, and all the others that got one as well, you guys are welcome. Thank you guys for being part of the community. Feel free to send love to the YouTube channel if you guys want more Pokemon and Final Fantasy and Dragon Ball and plethora of other things. I'd link my Discord, but I'm afraid that dumbasses might get in and cause more havoc in there. And by dumbasses, I mean specifically one person who I had a fallout with. The dude literally deleted my general tab at one point and was kicking me and my friends out of my VC and server muting them and shit, so I'd rather not have him fucking crap up further. Thank you for the... and and
Huh?
I don't know how many people or if many do that, but I love to give back to my community because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be having as much fun. I'd still stream, but I wouldn't have as much fun. I don't give a fuck about money. Does he know you got Pokemon? Who, the trainer? Probably not. Should have grinded a little more with Pikachu. Okay, that's not bad. Oh, how does he know you have Pokemon? Probably because I'm a trainer in the forest. Honestly, it's because I'm walking around in the forest. I'm assuming that's what gives people the idea that I'm a trainer. They could probably see it on my belt. I don't know. And I'm a child. I think most people would assume living in that world that pretty much everyone is a Pokemon trainer. Well, yeah, well now he got cum shotted by Zeus. Caterpie. Caterpie. Well, your mother is no Pokemon. She's not out in the world training. I am. What does this have to do with anything? It's also the locking of eyes. The NPCs literally state throughout Pokemon that if you lock eyes with another trainer, it means you want to battle. I really don't know the process because the game doesn't look... Because the game doesn't show you in, like... It's not in modern... It's not in models or in 3D models in full size, so you can't really tell what the interactions are like. But if you play ZA and actively go do the battle royales... Every time a trainer spots you, it's instant battle. That's why the ZA has like that stealth mechanic crap that makes it feel like Metal Gear Solid. Because the moment a trainer spots you, instant battle. That's what the whole point is. That's why it's them walking up to you and not you. Well, you can talk to them too, but that's why it's them seeing you and coming to you versus you seeing them. I only made the Metal Gear Solid joke because it's stealth. Just bear with me, please. You don't gotta go and say you never played Metal Gear Solid to know that it's an espionage game. You want Siphon Filter? Any other tech? Because it again, it's got stealth mechanics. That's my joke. That was my joke. This is why I hate long-winded explaining processes. Yeah. Pika. Level 9, nice. Kakuna, okay. Still decent damage. Considering my level difference in his hardened ass state, Kakuna be taking all the fucking erectile dysfunction pills right now. That was actually not bad, despite the level difference. It's gonna level me a lot. Yeah, boy. Yeah, now I can shit shand in your face. I ran out of Pokemon. Do you not know how this works? Oh yeah. Antidote. Time to heal my Pokemon. Option. That's only DS, huh? L equals A mode. L equals A pumped. Is that only DS? It's a shame. D-pad, please. I'll use a joystick. That's even worse. Joystick is even worse. My God. D-pad, please. Three legs is live. What the fuck? 3 legs is live. I just did the wrong type of shout out. Send love to if you want some RE. I'm not watching much just so I don't get spoiled too much on it. Whoa. But if you guys like some goofy content, a hilarious guy, 420 friendly, a variety of games from Ark to Souls, like Liza P and Stellar Blade. He's played Monster Hunter Wilds with me and my buddy Reaper.
Oh! Thank you for the subscription!
We got Redneck
Oh my
who's
god!
going. Jesus. We got Redneck who's live. Ah! Didn't mean to do that. I accidentally closed the tab there.
Bitch, let's go! What the hell? Fucked him up! Let's go!
Fucking long ass clip. Battle strategy is live. We got Melee live. Oh no. Melee Lin was one of the recipients of my sub. She's a VTuber. She does a lot of anime games and stuff like that. Ah, I am holding right, not up. D-pad, please. How do you work? Pro controller, switch to you are one of the best controllers I've held in my hands. Can you not be annoying with the D-pad, please? Okay, your beat. Oh, come on. Game, like, can you stop making me go up when I'm not asking you to? Let me see if I beat this trainer. No, didn't think so. Haha. Get that. Take it to the grave. Nice. Well, Pokemon evolved? No, I did not. They evolved? Tell me more. Not like thunder, or not like electricity matters anyway with your harden, because special attack. Ooh, it doesn't really matter. Go ahead and shitskin. I forgot you had shitskin. See, there you go. That shitskin removes statuses. And then it's, again, it's another ability. It's making Pokemon a lot more competitive and streamlined. And balanced. Bugcatcher Charlie. I didn't think Moist Critical would be into using bug types. Oh, stop moving up when I'm trying to hit a direction other than up. I give. You're good at this. In front of Bug Kitchen. Yeah, I know there's a potion nearby. Just which spot? That I always forget. Ooh, you're a cocoon. Have you noticed the skinny trees on the roadside? They can be cut down by a special move I hear. Many Pokemon live only in forests and caves. You need to be persistent and look everywhere to get different kinds. You know the evolution's cancel technique? It's B. When a Pokemon evolving, you can stop the process. It's a technique raising Pokemon the way they are. There aren't many serious Pokemon trainers here. They're all like bug catchers, you know, just hobbyists. But Peter Jim's Brock isn't like that, not one bit. Leaf techniques they grow, but some moves be taught them by people. A Pokemon becomes easier to catch if it has status problems. Sleep, poison, burn, paralysis, these are all effective, but catch a Pokemon is never a sure thing. Do you know what I'm doing? I'm spraying repel to keep Pokemon out of my garden. Yeah, you're a trainer. Brock looking for new challenge. Follow me. This guy takes you right to Brock. Just thought I'd show it. It's annoying, but there's more handholdy right there, and it's like it's roadblock too. So it's just you already can't get past here unless you beat Brock anyway. It's always been like that, but it's just like they never forced you to be like, oh here's Brock, let me take you there. From the moon, that's what the rumors. They appeared after moonstones fell on Mount Butt. Where? West side of Peter Museum on the later grass hidden. Do I need item finder? Well, okay. Anything on this one? Because that's east. Didn't think so. Nidoran sit. But sun's an outside, so it's finicky and hard to handle. An outside is a Pokemon that can get you in a trait. It grows fast, but it may ignore an unskilled trainer in battle. Go get badges for that. Check out the museum? No. And he'll do the same for the museum. The museum is really not worth right now. So I get cut for the old Amber. You have to pay to get in, but it's worth the see. Yeah. Alright, just didn't know if there's anything else. I don't think there is then. Alright. Alright. And I'm only beating Brock really to get my damn running shoes, predominantly. Stop right there, criminal scum. You're 10,000 light years from facing Brock. Not quite, I'm right in front of him. Oh, good. He learned to pull out. Now, can he find the clit? Is the thing. Yeah. What's that gonna do against some? Liam, light year isn't time; it measures distance. Ba-dum, ba-dum-dum-bum. Yeah, I don't know what you guys. I don't know. Nintendo, Pokemon, Game Freak. I don't know what you guys were thinking about that line. I mean, I get it. You were trying to say that I'm a long ways away from fighting Brock, which is not true. So you're here. I'm Brock. I'm Pewter City's gym leader. My willpower is evident, even in my Pokemon. Definitely it is. I've noticed your rock hard determination. My Pokemon are all cock type. And hard, true grit determination. That's right, my Pokemon are all... I just said it. Let me fuck you. You're going to challenge me knowing that you'll lose? That's the trainer's honor that compels you to challenge me. Show me your best. Alright, Brock, with a shirt on, let's go. Blub, 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 blub. Oh no, I'm in a bind. Too bad I could still attack. Blub, 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 blub. Squirtle's trying to use water gun. I took you for granted, so I lost. As proof of your victory, I confer on you this official badge. Pokemon League Boulder Badge. Tiffany received Boulder Badge from Brock. She'll be receiving plenty of my Boulder later. Never mind. Just having the Boulder Badge makes your Pokemon more powerful. It also enables you to show your junk outside of battle. Thanks. Of course, Pokemon must know how to show their penis in order to blind people. Take this with you. I can bide my time. Contains a technique contained in Pokemon. Is only good for one use. So when you pick a Pokemon, pick it carefully. It contains Rock Tomb. Hurls boulders at the foe and lowers. I'm glad I caught up to you. I'm Professor Oak's aide. I've been asked to deliver this. Here you go. Yay, I couldn't run before. I guess I was barefoot. What do I just do with my other shoes? Probably in the backpack, but still. Just be to run, but only where there's room to run. I must be going back to the lab. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I all expect them... They all like sound like they're Mario to me every time I read the bye-bye. Mamma mia. Dear Tiffany, here's a pair of running shoes for my beloved Challenger. That'd be for me. Except it's not, because it's the mom. Remember, I always cheer for you. Don't ever give up. Yay! I can fucking run. It's gonna be annoying holding B the whole time, though. That's why I like Heart Gold So Silver, I think it was, that implemented the touch run, where the touchscreen has like a shoe icon you just hit and it's automatic running, or you can walk. Like a turn on and off thing. Too bad I'm not turned on, because if I was, I'd be running. Anyway. I don't know what I just said, excuse me, my mind is running a mile a minute. Now I can go back towards Gary, or Ash Hat. Or I can walk back into the Pokemon Center, because D-pad, this D-pad, every time I go to hit right, it always goes up. Alright, well, Squirtle has been amply leveled. He's nearly ready to evolve. So we're gonna send out Darude. I'll be right back.